The radio business is a fun business to be in. Now, it's interesting because everybody likes to talk about blah, 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 internet, internet, internet. And we're heavily internet involved here at Wizard Academy and Wizard of Ads Inc. But I'll tell you this, it was just came out this morning in Radio Inc. magazine that radio in the past month has picked up like 12 million new listeners per state in the U.S. It was like some astounding number. And it's because people are coming back in huge numbers to radio. As a matter of fact, we're doing pretty much better than we've ever done in all of history. And it is because there are certain things really not available online. Now, in a couple weeks, there's a thing called the Top 40 Most Powerful People in Radio. And it's a once-a-year issue of a magazine that comes out twice a month. And it's the most widely read issue. And it's the one where everybody in broadcasting in the States has it on their coffee table, and all the big, group heads and everything are looking to see if they're going to be featured. It's like winning an Academy Award, sort of. And so my column that's in every issue of the magazine, for that particular issue, is going to be a stick of dynamite that I'm throwing out there, because everybody's getting worked up about their businesses, streaming online, and online is the future and all this stuff. And I understand the online world. Trust me, I truly, deeply understand it. And it is a long way from getting the kind of results online that you can get on radio. And I'm actually publishing something in that issue that the publisher of the magazine said yesterday, goes, wow, that's going to cause such a storm. Because I'm basically saying, I still believe in radio, you guys. And you're getting all distracted with this internet crap. And trust me, I've been there, done that. I've done a zillion experiments on it. I've spent enormous amounts of my own money and other people's money. And even though it's real and it's here to stay, it is by no stretch of the imagination comparable to radio. I want you guys to know that, because I'm getting ready to go on record with my reputation nationwide telling broadcasters I think they've horribly missed the mark with how excited they're getting about their online crap. And so understand this, when you're calling on a client and they think internet, 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 maybe that doesn't happen in Canada, but it certainly happens in the States. It is a very, very rare client that is going to get the kinds of return on investment back from the online community that they can get from the same dollars spent on local radio. And so if we have time at the very end, I may give you guys a glimpse of that column that's going to be published. I only bring that up because when Keith said that I tend to put my money where my mouth is, my reputation is worth at least as much to me as my money, and I'm going on record saying I've done it, I've tested, I've spent a lot of money in several years, and the bottom line is everybody can say dinosaur, dinosaur, you're stuck in the land of bricks and mortar, blah, 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 buggy whips, and all these different little metaphors. But the people saying that haven't done it. They haven't gone out there for local retail and service businesses. Now remember what I said, retail businesses and service businesses that exist as physical businesses now. Nothing beats radio. I don't listen to the radio. I'm just not a big fan. But you know what? I don't buy what I like. I buy what I think is going to work best for our clients. Now, that's enough of a pep talk. I want you guys to understand there are a few things that you need to know about making advertising work. There's some limiting factors you're up against. Now, Sean, if you go to the slides, these are 3 bestsellers I wrote, the 1998 Business Book of the Year, the #1 Wall Street Journal Business Book in America, and a New York Times bestseller. 3 books in a row, the Wizard of Ads trilogy. I'm not saying this to brag or to boast, even though I'm certainly capable of that. I'm saying this to help give you confidence that what I'm telling you is credible and true. Now, The Curse of Knowledge in 1989 was published in the Journal of Political Economy, and it means that once you become an expert, it's hard to imagine not knowing what you know. Now, this is a problem for me, for you, and certainly for business owners. Now, in 1990, Elizabeth Newton, and that's a picture of Elizabeth Newton, conducted an experiment on the curse of knowledge while working on her doctorate at Stanford. Now, a bunch of people were given a list of extremely familiar songs, and they tapped out the rhythm of those songs with their knuckles on a tabletop. I'm going to suggest that you do this with your clients.